part of doing it makes it joyous for you? Because when one watches your persona, and I could pull up the video from South by Southwest of the British Embassy, you know, people think that you are so serious and that you are so, you know, but I know what you're doing. You're in your head and you're kind of thinking, this is complicated. This is hard. This is not. These guys are jamming behind me. They're doing some of the best you know, one of my friends turned to me and said, you know what's funny? What's funny is the dichotomy of this band is that the words being said are amazing, but the instrumentals are equally disparate and complicated and arranged and deep. You know, so that's a lot. But for you, what makes, I'm going to ask a lot of things like this that are more feeling things, but what makes it joyous for you? Because I know, now having met you, that when you're on stage, you're just so into it that people are like, wow, I wonder what she's like. What's she like in real life?
This is actually a very nice question, and it goes back to what you said earlier about what would you like people to ask you. Nobody ever asks me that. Nobody ever says, what makes it joyous for you? What do you enjoy about it? Nobody ever asks me that.
I pride myself on asking things that people don't ask.
I don't know why, because I think it explains maybe some of what occasionally people don't get about it. I find it like it's very cathartic. It's a good opportunity to exorcise unresolved feelings, often negative ones, or not necessarily negative but complicated ones where I'm not sure where to put those feelings in everyday life. You know, occasional confusion, listlessness, anger, or hurt a lot of the time. Like, I'm often hurt by things and realise later, you know, as we all do, and then you're not quite sure who to tell or how to say it or, yeah, where to put it. And the stage is a really good place for that. Also, it's, I guess I enjoy something about the relationship with a crowd in the one-sidedness of it. I find really calming. Sometimes the cut and thrust of kind of human interaction stresses me often, and I enjoy space to talk and not be interrupted.
Do you care one way or another whether people get it or not?
No, not really, because that's also part of it. I think if everybody got it immediately, that's not really what I'm trying to do. It's not an exercise in like efficient communication. You know what I mean? So I don't. It's wonderful when people do, but I enjoy what that means as opposed to feeling that it's been a success. I enjoy if somebody gets it straight away. I feel that I must have some affinity with that person, or we have something in common, or we feel some of the same things, or that they're just quite an open person, and that's always nice to meet a person like that. But if people don't get it, I don't consider it to be a failure at all. In some ways, it feels like an achievement.
That was very well put. Yeah.
Well,